Speedy Jr. Gonzalez here with the very funny and talented Mr. Tarek Lewis. Tarek, what's going on? All right. And, of course, the king of late night radio here in Tampa, Florida, ladies and gentlemen, the undisputed king, Mr. Joey Franchise. Joey, tell him know what time it is. Man, have you looked at our new Facebook look on our live stream right now? See? You see? MacBooks. Check it out real quick, Joey. Don't worry about it. Yeah, check it out real quick. I want everybody to see it because it's really pro looking, and I'm really excited about it. Yeah, I am very proud of it. I am very, very proud of it. I am very, very proud of it. So, we're getting into what we saw. Everybody enjoyed the Super Bowl. And yes, you did because you were a big Patriots fan. And, we don't talk about sports here, but real quickly. You just didn't care. I was eating. I was grubbing. Yeah. Do I have the right mic on for you? Let's see. Oh, this is fire. Yeah. How about now? Go ahead and talk there, Tarek.
Mike check 1 2 with Speedy and you.
Oh, that's weird. No. It's like his. Yeah, grab the other one because that one's not cooperating. Let's see. Do a mic check there for me.
How's that for you? Is that working?
Let's see. I don't know what's going on. Here, try it one more time. All right, I think we got it. Actually, you can go back to the other one. I figured it out now. Somebody messing around with stuff here. Bastards.
You're going to get blamed for it. You already know.
So let's restart the whole show all over again. No, I was kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So during the Super Bowl, of course, we had some great brand new trailers. Right off the bat, we got hit with that Avengers Endgame. Out the gate. I was waiting for a second. Am I going to see an Avengers trailer? And I was like, bam! Yeah. Here it is, guys. We paid them billions of dollars just to show you this trailer right now.
And I was hoping where I was at wasn't going to be too loud just so I could hear some of the commentary.
Yeah.
Were you able to? Or did you have to go watch it again?
I went back and watched it again, put some headphones on.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I had to go. I went to the internet and watched it again really quick because I was like, "Oh man, I gotta watch this really quick."
Doesn't look good, does it? It looks like it's gonna be really, really bad, doesn't it?
How could you say that, man?
Dude, I am not excited.
You were not excited.
I'm probably gonna
why?
wait till June to check that out, dog.
Chime in, Tarek Lewis. Let us know why you were not excited.
No,
please.
I'm of course I'm excited.
All right.
I'm being sarcastic. It looked awesome.
All right,
I mean, it wasn't a lot to it, but it was. I like that subdued feel.
Yeah,
that it had, you know.
Right.
And then they're walking through like in a row, like Homeward Bound, you know.
What was up with that? Like, I appreciate it. Like they're gonna go mess something up, you know. They'll mess some people up, you know.
They made some edits in there. There were certain scenes,
Yeah.
especially like when they were looking outside the Avengers tower.
Right.
It's dark out.
Right.
They're looking up at something that I believe is like Iron Man probably gonna land.
Mm-hmm.
Or Nebula or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they in that scene you could tell that they cut somebody out.
Even at the end when they're walking, like the Homeward Bound moment, they look like they cut somebody out there too. Yeah. And my prediction is that it's going to be Professor Hulk. They don't want us to see what Hulk's going to look like.
Yeah. You know, they should change the name to Avengers: The Fellowship of the Rings. What do you think? Because they had that same vibe with that little Homeward Bound moment. They had that same vibe with the Frodo and all them. Yeah, they should change the name.
Wow. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I enjoyed it. What it was just a little teaser. It didn't show us much of nothing.
Speedy wants 15 minutes of the movie.
Hey, come on. They should have been like, we spent $5 billion. Here's the first 5 minutes of Avengers.
For real, man.
You might get it.
We bought this whole commercial block. We're going to give you the first 5 minutes of the movie right now.
That just shows...
They would have shut it down. Yeah. The ratings would have shut down.
Legit. No, you ain't playing. But that just goes to show like how much I feel is going to be in Captain Marvel that they didn't show enough stuff.
I agree. Right. I agree.
So this is going to be really like now I'm hyped. Marvel's they got you right where they want you. They got you in pocket right now.
Yeah.
Because they're really trying to build this hype around Captain Marvel before Endgame because everybody knows that Endgame's the one to watch. But yo, let me just say, like, they are doing an amazing job right now of, I mean, it's already shut up and take my money at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been like that.
It's going to happen.
So, I mean, they're just doing an amazing job just setting up this Captain Marvel movie, man. Because that's what it's really leading up to. It's like, damn, I really have to watch Captain Marvel to see what the hell's going to happen.
Because I'm not that interested in Captain Marvel as a character. But there's no way I'm not going to see that. And I'm going to go see it early, too.
I warned you guys. I told you Captain Marvel is like an ensemble character. You know, she's a difficult character to, you know, take on by herself as a standalone character, you know? Just in the comic books period. Like, I've only read her in ensemble Avengers or part of some kind of super team, or she's a guest star in some other book, you know, whatever.
Yeah, how did this character lose to Rogue in the comic books? That's what I want to know.
Well, I don't think she lost to Rogue. I think this Rogue just happened to take the powers, and Rogue was knocked out in the battle.
Rogue is low-key a G, though. Like, when she takes off that glove and touches you,
Rogue tried to take a little more than she could chew, but then when she woke up, she had the superpowers.
So I think, well, you know what I would like to see, since Avengers is reasonably grounded, I would like in the beginning, the first scene in the movie is just people just sweeping up the people who disappeared.
Yo,
just like
there's a lot of dust around the universe. A lot of dust around the planet.
Where do you put it?
Pull up with a Swiffer or something.
Oh, man, it'd be so great.
Yeah.
Nice little dirt devil.
So we did get a Captain Marvel teaser trailer too as well. We actually got a little more substance in that trailer.
Yeah.
The fly further, farther, faster, whatever.
Yeah, that was
mantra that they keep repeating to us.
Yeah, and it's cool because we see Maria Rambeau in it, who actually is her what was the Top Gun? It was Goose. And,
Goose and
who was the other guy? It was Maverick and Goose.
Yeah,
right. There you go. So I mean, they're gonna have that moment, and it's cool that they're gonna touch around that her character too, because I guess her daughter ends up being is gonna be like a focal part in the movie also, like, well, as far as the Captain Marvel franchise going along. Yeah. Right. That's going to be interesting to kind of see that arc.
Doesn't her daughter become a hero at some point?
Her daughter becomes, oh, damn, who does Maria Rambeau's?
It's not a spider person. She becomes...
I don't know. I'm confused. Well, it's her partner, right?
Yeah.
She becomes a Captain Marvel, and then she's called some glowing. She has like energy powers.
Yeah.
And I forget that she gets called a specific name later on.
There's a Monica Rambeau and there's a Maria Rambeau.
Yeah, I think that's her daughter.
Yeah, Monica Rambeau's the daughter.
Or granddaughter, maybe.
Yeah. Pulsar.
And, Pulsar, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, she gets named Pulsar later on when Captain Marvel the name gets taken over by Carol Danvers again. Yeah. So, in a comic book world, but... That's irrelevant in Marvel Cinematic Universe because they're doing their own thing.
Well, I thought this one interested me a little more.
Yeah,
the Captain Marvel trailer.
Yeah.
This one,
so you're in it?
I'm done.
You're gonna see it anyway, regardless, right?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
But
fair enough.
I'm more interested now.
They also said that the post credit scene, there was a leak.
Oh, really?
On the post credit scene, but I think it's the one that we all know. I think it's a continuation of obviously when Samuel L. Jackson's end credit scene at Avengers: Infinity War.
Yeah.
So
when you were saying earlier you think somebody's arriving, I assumed it was Captain Marvel.
That would be interesting.
I assumed it was Captain Marvel.
It could be one or two things. I really feel like it's that because even in that going back to the Endgame trailer, you see Nebula a quick like a split second of Iron Man kind of revisiting the first Iron Man movie where he was in the cave and just going to work, just doing Tony Stark things and just building.
Yeah, man.
And it's got Nebula in the corner.
They got to make stuff, you know.
So
they got to fix their situation.
And it's crazy because it's like, I mean, it's typical. It's typical Tony Stark. Like, he was in the cave with the dude,
right?
And he made the Mark I.
Yeah.
And it's like. That's what bothered me, I think, about the first Endgame trailer is when he was like making that video. He felt like he was like on his dying days.
Yeah.
Sending it to Pepper Potts. I'm like, yo, you're Tony Stark. Why don't you just go build something and get your ass out of there?
Yeah. He's like, we're out of sandwiches.
And you're on a sandwiches.
Come on, Tony. Get it together, Tony.
Tony's like MacGyver, bro.
Doctor Strange told you what needs to get done, okay?
Legit.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So we're definitely looking forward to all that coming this year. When is Captain Marvel again?
March 8th.
March? Yeah, man. That's around the
around
corner,
the
man.
corner,
It's
man.
really literally around the corner, guys.
And it's straight. It's gonna be a straight
and then
Marvel
April's
season.
gonna be here on top of us in a matter of time, short time, and we will have all the answers to all of our questions.
I thought it was really interesting to see, like, just New York all like You saw the ships by the Statue
Yeah.
of Liberty. You
Right.
saw the cars at the City Field, Met Stadium.
Yeah. I love the fact that they were.
Where do we go now that they're gone?
Yeah,
Like,
the
what
support
hell's
group.
going-
Yeah,
oh
I
my
love the
gosh.
support group situation.
I liked
Yeah.
it.
That's
I liked
dope.
it. I liked it.
I think
because
that's-
it's traumatic, man. That's like,
It
you know,
is.
like
Super.
like the biblical like, you know, like you feel like it was a rapture, you know, maybe or something like that.
The snapshot.
Yeah, the snapture.
Are they swagger jacking the leftovers? Are they taking? It'll be better than the leftovers. I can guarantee
man.
that.
So we had some breaking news that was happening as well. We did get a Birds of Prey little teaser
teaser,
as
that was
well
cool.
of Harley Quinn kind of dancing.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'm excited
Yeah?
to see Harley Quinn. I mean,
Yeah.
Margot Robbie. I mean, she
Who's
was obviously
directing that
the
movie? Because
standout.
I completely forgot. I'm like
yeah,
disconnected.
that's a good question. Birds of Prey, and we did get to see Black Canary.
Yeah,
Did they
with
show-
a little
that-
flash.
that was Black
Yeah,
Canary?
a quick
flashes.
flash over.
Yeah, I saw Huntress's crossbow.
Yeah.
And it looked like Drake was in the film. I'm not positive. It was some guy. Who was that? I don't know who that dude was.
I thought I saw what's the name in it? Oh boy, damn it, he's in what is it, Ozark? Homeboy from Jason Bateman.
Jason Bateman?
Yeah, I thought I saw him in there.
I wouldn't be surprised. You might be
Maybe.
thinking of another Super Bowl
Of course,
commercial.
anybody who's watching this live on the live Facebook page on the feed, chime in, put something in the comments, and we'll talk about it. We'll definitely mention it. Okay, as long as you're respectful and nice to us. Okay.
We're gonna get trolled.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah,
Control
no,
us.
I think the Birds of Prey,
Comment.
the teaser, it was enough.
Yeah.
You know, Margot Robbie's a big star. You know, she's gonna do the role justice. Well, we've seen her before in Suicide Squad, so I think that might be if they do it correctly. Hopefully, they're learning from their mistakes. Aquaman was an improvement on Justice League. Wonder Woman was dope. They can go. They can do this one. They'll be like 3 for 3, 3 and 3. I would say.
True.
Not counting Suicide Squad.
I also like this thing that they're doing where they're like giving, because everybody's kind of have this stigma, where DC's kind of created this stigma about themselves where, you know, all our movies kind of suck now by critic standards. So the fact that they're giving us a little bit of something to kind of see what it looks like, even though the movie's like a year from actually being like completed in theaters.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's cool because they did that with the origin Joker story that they're working on with Joaquin Phoenix. So to see him do this with Birds of Prey is pretty cool also.
Yeah.
Very cool. And then other breaking news that was happening in the DC universe is apparently the brand new the Batman movie that's going to be directed by Matt Reeves. I believe that's his name.
Yeah, Matt Reeves. He did all the Planet of the Apes movies, the recent ones.
Mm-hmm. So apparently Ben Affleck is out as Batman. He will not be reprising Batman.
Yes.
For this movie.
Right.
At least, yeah.
At least.
He's.
Oh, I like how all the articles are like, and all the whole when the news is breaking, like, oh, Ben Affleck's no more, Batman no longer. Like, come on, man. Yeah, it's
He's
like,
still under contract for 2 more movies.
Yeah, they're gonna bring him back eventually, or have something happen. They got to do the older spin on him, on the Batman character.
Yeah.
For what they're building, they're still working on it. You know, obviously they got the Shazam movie coming out. But what do you think about this new young take of Batman that Matt Reeves wants to do?
I'm all for it. Ben Affleck was great. Like for me, I thought he was a really good Batman and Bruce Wayne. It's gonna be interesting. I'm just curious to see who they're gonna cast for this.
Right.
I know they've thought about like having Keanu Reeves do it at some point, but I think Keanu Reeves is like really wants to be Wolverine.
Yeah.
That's what I'm been
Keanu
hearing.
Reeves like 2 years older than Ben Affleck.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. Like,
That's funny.
but you know, there's all the that's the thing. Like now, who do you get to play a young Batman?
I saw a rumor that Robert Pattinson from Twilight fame was in consideration.
Really?
From Twilight?
Yeah.
Twilight Holmes?
Twilight dude. I would like to see Kit Harington in consideration for it. Maybe he can pull it off. Jon Snow?
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe he could pull it off.
I'd be with that.
Yeah, you like that?
But he had
Man,
a
I'd
British
be
accent.
I'd be with a Tom Hardy.
Tom
I would be good
Hardy.
for Tom Hardy.
Are we gonna have Tom Hardy in a different kind of Batman movie?
I'd be with Tom Hardy for real.
He'd be a great Batman.
Yeah. You know, I think so.
Yeah, I think Tom Hardy would be a very good
I don't know if his contract with Sony would let him do something like that though. Huh?
Sony's giving up now. They're like, listen, we just want to be part of it. Sony's.
I mean, yeah, they let old boy be Thanos and Cable.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sony at this point just wants to be like a side chick. I just want to be part of your life in some way. Marvel, I don't want you to. Just don't leave me
Marvel
like
don't
this.
go.
But
Give
I'm
me
really-
time.
Marvel don't go.
But I'm really hoping going to the Batman story. Like I'm excited because there was a rumor of them kind of tapping into like what the video game was for Arkham.
Right.
For the what was it?
Arkham Asylum.
Arkham Asylum games. So they're gonna go. I know they're gonna dive into. They want to dive into Batman's rogue gallery, and there's like rumors of like Josh Gad, the dude who was in. He was like in Beauty and the Beast, and he was in I think The Ringer with Kevin Hart.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They think he's up for. He's trying out for the role for Penguin. That's the rumor.
Penguin, okay.
So that's gonna be. And
Interesting.
I mean, you look at this dude's photo. I mean, he's
not?
pretty much
We're under attack.
He'd make a
Somebody
good.
found out I was saying I was letting cats out the bag.
Yeah. He'd be a
Messing
good
with you
Hugo
guys.
Strange too.
Yo.
Yeah.
He'd be
Hugo
a good
Strange.
Hugo Strange. I can see
I don't know,
that.
but Hugo Strange character has been reprised in that in this the Gotham TV show. So I don't know. It'll be I don't. I think people have expectations of that character now.
Yeah.
You know.
I think we've seen that those television shows don't care about what the movies are doing.
It would be dope to see another Penguin. I want to see another I want to see another Penguin touch the the big screen.
Have we not seen one since Danny DeVito?
We haven't. Just on the small screen with Homeboy, and I actually met that dude at
guy?
the premiere for Batman v Superman in Radio City in New York.
Yeah.
So I met him. I was like coming out of the bathroom, like, oh, it's Penguin.
Yeah.
How's those?
He's good though. He made
cool as hell.
He made a very good Penguin.
He was really good. But yeah, it's either I'd rather see now that I think about Josh Gad, but I wouldn't mind seeing what's his name from Superbad.
Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill, yeah.
Jonah Hill is Penguin. Oh man. See, Jonah Hill doesn't want to be fat anymore. Though.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's the problem. He's had that weird
I think,
fluctuation between being fat and skinny.
Some money makes you do crazy things, Terry.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
I mean, you saw 50 Cent did that movie that went straight to Netflix, but he lost a lot of weight.
Yeah, man. I never did see it though because it just looked like he looked scary and all.
Wow.
Yeah, the pictures were just.
Yeah.
I was like, all right,
Crazy.
I'd rather see the pictures in the movie.
So my issue is this: how many more Batman movies do we actually need in our lives?
Listen, I will be honest with you. Batman could be like Saw. You can keep
You
making
can,
them.
yes.
Man,
yes.
I like Batman and
Dude,
everything, but man, it's just
they haven't done Batman Beyond.
No, they haven't. Actually, they're working on a brand new animated movie of Batman Beyond.
Yeah, I heard
supposedly.
that. Listen, a live Mask of the Phantasm. Yeah, I'd be all in for that,
Hard.
man.
I'd be happy if this upcoming Batman is a rendition of that.
Yeah,
This
there's a
live-action
lot
version.
they could do with Batman. I mean, this character's been around since what 1841.
Yeah.
He's been
how long
hanging.
that
Is
Batman.
Batman more suited for a TV show format, though?
No,
No? Think it
No.
needs
no, way too
It's
dark.
too dark. Yeah, it's way too dark, bro.
Like Gotham.
Yeah, no.
Gotham's doing well. It's
This
making
is
money,
why-
right? It's got ratings.
But this is
right?
why
It's
the
final
Titans,
season.
like the
Did
Titans,
like what?
show,
8 seasons, something like that.
Yeah.
Titans show only shows his shadow.
It's true.
Batman's way too dark.
Or was like one episode that he killed him and it's like I don't want to ruin it for him.
He's pretty dark, man. Just seeing him go in on that Titan show, I was like,
Yeah,
this dude ain't
yeah.
messing around, bro.
Yeah. No, that whole show is pretty dope.
He's out here
I really
taking
liked
names.
it a lot. That Titan show that's on the DC universe. You guys need to check it out. You need to check it out, Terry.
I'm gonna start. I think I might do a free trial DC Universe.
there you go.
and just
Do
watch
it.
some stuff.
Do it.
I want to see Reign of the Superman anyway. So, what are you guys thinking of Doom Patrol? These little teasers.
I don't know.
they're
I like
putting
the
out.
Doom Patrol when they were introduced in the Titans.
Yeah.
But I just don't know. I haven't followed those characters enough to care.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's gonna be good or not. Is there they're like a space kind of characters?
No,
like they're in space all the
they're
time.
earthly.
They're like on Earth.
Yeah,
But don't they deal like with Lobo and stuff like that?
I don't think so.
Okay, I don't know. Maybe I'm confused. Legion, I think, is
Yeah, you're
the
thinking
logo.
of, yeah,
Yeah,
Legion of
I guess
Superheroes.
another team that I'm clueless about is.
I'm not too. I wasn't too familiar with Doom Patrol, but I did see the promo poster of what they got going on. I mean, it don't look bad.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I think this DC universe thing is really gonna like help them out a lot with putting out some great content, and they got a hell of a lot of characters to work with,
Yeah.
and it's cool because they own them all.
Yeah.
It's not like Marvel's got to kind of spread them out.
I always wanted to see a very a good, maybe not a live action one, but a Martian Manhunter show.
That'd be interesting.
Some of my favorite DC characters.
Spectre, I like Martian Manhunter's in Supergirl. I like the way it's done.
Yeah, they did him pretty good.
Yeah,
I would watch a Lobo show.
Yeah, Lobo. They were. I know they were talking about.
That's another
Lobo
character
movie.
I just never got into either.
Lobo's dope. He's like a Wolverine that's gone a little too far.
You know what I mean? Like, too far.
Yeah, he's very dark.
All right, guys. So what else is happening? Is there anything else we're missing out on breaking news or anything like that? I think we pretty much hit all the notes for the week.
We're gonna hold off on Punisher, correct?
Yeah, we're gonna hold off on Punisher. Because you said you gotta run, so
I do. Yeah.
So we'll talk about Punisher. You want to give like just a quick non-spoiler review, maybe? Just how you felt about it. Worth it or not worth it?
Worth it. You have to be patient with it. Maybe my probably like my second favorite of the Marvel Netflix shows was Punisher season 2. I'm going Daredevil season 3.
Yeah?
Daredevil season 3 is probably my favorite.
Really?
Right now. Punisher's right up there.
Oh, interesting.
And we got Jessica Jones coming up at some point, I believe. So who knows what that's going to be like. I still haven't watched Iron Fist. So.
Yeah, I haven't finished Iron Fist. You know what's crazy? I stopped at Iron Fist.
Yeah.
It's so brutal to kind of watch the first season of that.
Yeah. Iron Fist was tough. Yeah.
It's really hard.
Wow.
But I got to get into this Punisher because
I agree with you. It feels like it ends and then it begins again.
Yeah. You got to be patient.
And I'm like, what happened? What happened? You know? So it's whatever. But I'm with it. It's cool. I think that's it for us today here at Geek Culture Congress. So, Tarek, let them know what's going on with you and your world. What you got
on Instagram
working
and on the socials
like
and on my YouTube channel. My name is Tarek.
Yeah, you gotta check out. I need to check out some of your stuff on your YouTube channel.
You don't care about it.
I do. I need to check it out. I did check out one thing and I didn't finish. Joey Franchise, let them know what's going on with you and your world.
Monday through Friday, Wild 94.1, 7 to midnight. And keep up with me on the socials at Joey Franchise on Instagram and Twitter.
Very cool. Very cool. So, as well as me, you can follow me on all the socials. Actually, they're on the bottom of the screen. And at DJ Speedy JR, my nocturnal life as a DJ. And, of course, follow us on Facebook, Instagram. Follow Geek Culture Congress. It's 3 words. Geek Culture Congress. Okay? Clap it out. No, oh man! So next week we'll come with a more spoiler-full review of Punisher, the final season probably of Punisher, because that's probably not coming back, or maybe it's coming back somewhere else, or who knows? All I know is that I can tell you is the Punisher is trying to catch up with Thanos' kill count, but I think he's very far away. So, all right, man. So next Geek Culture Congress, we will be back next week, or I think next week, right? Next week we'll try and come back and we'll get back into it. So come see us again. Follow us.